What is up, YouTube? Took in a couple of Josh Galt videos last night. They're good, short and sweet. He has a very different perspective on things than I do, and I really appreciate that. Let me tell you something. That cat's looking at the Greek National Bank as a distressed asset to invest in. That's what I'm talking about when I say he looks at things very different than me, because I wouldn't touch anything European with a 10-foot pole. As I'm doing the Forex things, I'm always like looking sideways at the euro, just sort of waiting for it to do its thing. Because I don't know how much y'all know about the Forex, but the way you trade Forex is by the parity of currency. So you're say long the euro and short the US dollar, or vice versa if you take a short position on that. You know, shorting the EUR USD would be like long the USD and short the euro. So let's say Bernanke. Let's say Bernanke does one of his speech that makes the dollar more valuable, and let's say Greece is wiping its ass with the German mark, or Crete is stealing money, then odds are the parity is going to get a little funky on the euro. It's what I used to think anyway. I wasn't able to really make heads or tails of it. I've tried trading the Forex a bunch of different ways so far, and none of this is meant to be an endorsement of the Forex. I'll tell you right now, unless you got your shit straight, you need to really be careful with the Forex, because just when you think you have a method that works for trading strategy, you will lose. You will. I've lost and lost and lost and lost and lost and lost, and lately I haven't had a choice but to go back to it because of the level that I have to scale into it. Because the one thing nice about Forex, and this isn't meant to be an endorsement, because you should stay away from Forex unless you're actually in the position to where you don't take advice from some idiot on the internet. You can really scale into it. You know, I'm going to be able to open up an account with a ridiculously small amount of money. You know, like ridiculously small. This is where Cosmos Gato comments like, by ridiculously small, do you mean $10,000? There was this episode of Scrubs. It was a TV show a long time ago, and it was about these two friend doctors, and their third friend didn't become a doctor. He went on to become a venture capitalist, and you know, he did venture capital work. And the one guy, what's his name? Oh, I can't even think of what his name is. Anyway, one of the doctors said, "Hey, listen, I managed to save $500. What would you do? What would you do with $500?" And the guy that was the VC guy, played by Ryan Reynolds, he's like, "Oh, I don't know. You could put it in a money clip and carry it around with you." It was really funny. It's ridiculous the amount of money that traders that trade for a living actually work with. All this talk about how much money do you need to get into day trading or to be a day trader. If you think about it, if your return, a good job on the market is to stay ahead of the S&P 500's growth. So if, say, the S&P 500 grows 8% in a year, imagine your current lifestyle, every dollar you spend right now, having to be the 8% that you've made off of trading for that year. So let me crunch the numbers on that. Let's say you spend, I don't even know what an arbitrary number would be for everybody's lifestyle on here is different. I mean, I'm broadcasting this to the internet. So, you have to figure out what 92% more of whatever it is you spent would be. So, let's say for some reason all of your expenses at the end of the year are $30,000 for a family or whatever. I'm just throwing it out there. A nice round number. I don't know. I don't know what y'all do. I don't know what I do. Well, I know what I spend in a year. Divided by 8% as an arbitrary number. Is that what it is? Is it divided by? 30. It's a lot of damn money. Wow. Yeah. If 8% of the total money that you're working with is $30,000, that's a lot of money. that's a lot of money. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars. Where does the hundreds of thousands of dollars come from, right? I don't know. I guess you make them on the stock market. Oh, funny though. Dreams of being a day trader. I had them. Something sweet about just being able to stay home, work in your bathrobe, take it easy, make all your money in the first 2 hours of the day. I think there's a misconception about what successful day trading is. The irony of day trading is that to be a professional trader in the retail, I think maybe easier if you're talented enough to be a prop trader or an institutional trader. That it's an easy life, and you can just get to stay at home and do whatever you want. It can be a job like anything else. I mean, you can spend. Give you an idea. I'm just looking at the Forex stuff right now. Still dry trading, and I have my very specific personal criteria for when I'll go live, and it has to do with how much money I can make within a quarter, how much percent of gain I can make on my balance, which I'm not contributing anything to at this point. I'm looking to bring my balance and percentage of growth within a quarter to a certain amount. And I will spend probably an hour and a half before I leave for work just going over charts, finding a currency pair that goes with my current method, and then an hour and a half to 2 hours when I get home from work going after those charts too. And that's just on a very small level, trading only one thing. A responsible day trader is going to have diversification and things of that nature. All the while, of course, in the back of your mind, you can never forget how shitty the odds are for your success. And statistically, that 90% of retail traders lose money. 90%. Wow. Old Raw Dog comes to mind. Was he down like 30 grand? Holy shit. Kind of goes the other way. Then too, that begs the other question. How much is enough? How much money is to make enough money? At which point do you actually peel money off that you've made? Do you take 8% of your account balance at the end of the quarter to pay bills? They say that it's have to trade to make a living. Like to know that the next trade that's on the line you need to pay your mortgage with or something like that. They say that's bad. So I don't even know how much is enough. I assume you just keep on raking up your balance, raking up your balance, raking up your balance until you figure out what you need. Of course, that goes back to I don't know, maybe one of the first videos that Josh Galdis put up, and I just mentioned him because nobody else seems to put up these kinds of videos lately about your personal finance, where you identify exactly how much money you need to conduct your lifestyle. And then you figure out how long you need to sustain that lifestyle for. And then when you achieve that balance, that's that. But personally, I don't know how I would ever be able to stop trading. I guess if I just had lost my mind. It's the gamble of it and employing a strategy is very personally rewarding for me. When the sound risk management policies pay off, and by that I mean, as an example, with the Forex, I had three losses in a row, 1, 2, 3, and then I had one win, and within that one win, I made everything back from those 3 losses and then some. And I've had a loss since then, and I'm still ahead. And that's after just a couple of weeks. But it's not looking like I'm going to make my criteria to go live this quarter, but there's always the fourth quarter. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll let y'all know when I go live if I'm still interested in doing these types of videos, and you can let me know if you're at all interested in it. I'm not really excited to share different methodologies or too much about the trading because, in my opinion, anything that gets shared on the internet with what a person's doing can too easily be interpreted as an endorsement, regardless of what my intention was in the video. So yeah, there you have it. I don't know, little trading update. I'm trying to avoid trading around the news. Yeah, see, I almost did it. I almost did it. You see that? I almost exposed some methodology there, and then that would look like an endorsement, and then next thing you know, somebody tries to do what it is that I just described, and you get fucked. I know this because I do it. You know, you watch some idiot say, I only trade on the 1-day chart, and if my awesome oscillator and my stochastic is favorable, then I will trade here. Now, for my full trading methodology, go to my website, and for $5.99, I have a video on how I trade the currency pair. Run away! Run away! I will tell you what I got to do. I got to reserve a rental car here in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to get a convertible. Yeah, because I need a sunburn on the top of my damn head. All right, that's enough. I'm all over the place now. Y'all take care.